Desperate beyond desperate. At the time, Joanne was pregnant, lonely, confused, and feeling trapped in a legal fight with the state of Missouri over the custody of her 2 children. A situation where she believed she had only one choice: to abort her unborn baby.
Joanne is one of the bravest people you'll ever meet.
Joe Dalton and his wife Jane run a pregnancy resource center in Rolla.
She didn't want to kill this baby, but she was going to court to try to get her other 2 children back. Being pregnant was not going to help that, unfortunately. So she felt like she had no choice. She felt like if she didn't kill this one, she wouldn't get her other 2 back.
I just felt like the odds were kind of against me. I don't really know how to explain the feeling, but I felt like I had to choose one child over the other child.
Then, what many would call a miracle. Joanne saw her baby on ultrasound, a moment when she literally, for the first time, met her baby.
When I see my baby on the ultrasound.
And realized.
That's my baby.
Right then and right there, Joanne knew abortion was not an option.
His mouth moving a little bit. Look, the mouth.
I remember him doing flips and looking right at me. I felt like he was looking at me.
I've been counseling for over 12 years. I have never sat across the room from a woman who truly wanted to kill her baby, ever. And it makes sense. Who would? Who would really want to do that? Whether she's 16 or 18 or 28 or 48. I mean, we see them at all ages. 50% of our clients are married. Many of them have children. They don't want to do this. So we have to help them find a way that they don't have to do it.
With today's enhanced digital imaging, ultrasound seems to be the game changer in the fight against abortion. Stories like Joanne's are happening again and again all across the state of Missouri and around the nation.
This is baby's heart beating, this motion. And we can listen to baby's heartbeat.
Knowing the extraordinary, near-miraculous impact of ultrasound technology, the Missouri Knights of Columbus is spearheading a new initiative. It's called the Meet Life campaign.
Here's the little arm moving, waving to us. Little leg moving here. Hi, are you gonna turn? Here's the belly. Baby's belly's moving. Baby's turning around. This is the head. This is the arm. Here's the legs. Got that kick? Baby's kicking.
Hundreds of abortion-minded women are now meeting their babies and making the decision to let them live.
The Knights of Columbus were stepping up to say, no more. No more. Not in our state, not in our country. Abortion's going to end, and we're going to do something about it.
At just 9 weeks, we can see this much. We can see arms, legs.
Because society has told us for years it's just a tissue, you know, there's really nothing there. And they're amazed when at 5.5 weeks, they're looking at a heartbeat. They're hearing their baby's heartbeat. They're just amazed that their baby's heart's beating. They have no idea. They see what they do not expect to see on the screen.
And this is baby's heart beating.
Within seconds, literally within seconds, that woman has met her baby. She's seen his little fingers and toes, and she's seen his beautiful face, and she's heard his heartbeat. And right then, she falls in love with that baby. It's a miracle.
The goal of the Meet Life campaign is to reduce the number of abortions in the state of Missouri by 50% by the year 2016. That means equipping pregnancy resource centers around the state with state-of-the-art ultrasound machines.
I wish I could have been a doctor.
They say our children are the future.
I'd have been a famous actress.
It also means creating a strategic marketing campaign to help spread the message and reach the intended audiences. That role in the Meet Life campaign falls to the Vitae Foundation, an organization that has pioneered the use of media to spread the pro-life message to nearly 30 states and 20 foreign countries. Through the use of the internet, television, radio, and print, the Vitae Foundation is effectively changing the culture.
Why, when I wanted the baby, it was a baby, and when I didn't, it was something else? Think about it.
The fact that different groups with the same mission are coming together and working together. And I see that not just here, but in other parts of the country. They're coming together in a unified strategy, different tactics, but nonetheless the same goal and strategy is rather compelling. Been involved in this cause for years and years. I've never seen it at this level before. There's thousands of lives that will be saved, and moms and dads helped. And you extrapolate that out over the next several years, you're talking about generations of little kids that will be alive, grandkids.
Joe and Jane Dalton are seeing the reality of that more and more often, as they did when a homeless mother who already had had 3 other abortions walked into their center.
She was desperate, absolutely desperate, and felt like she had no other option but to kill this baby as well. We did go in for the ultrasound, and she was pale. She was just a gray tone. She had not smiled. She was hardly responsive at all. She would not hardly even talk. The moment that baby was on the screen, and of course, it's amazing what the babies do too. It's as if they know that their mommy's looking at them. So the baby's jumping all around and just putting on a show for the mommy. And she immediately, her color turned to a nice rosy color. And she's smiling and she's like, oh my goodness, that's my baby. She was so excited.
That's the miracle of what the ultrasound brings to the situation. It brings that clarity.
We'll do it right now. Come on. Nope.
Like so many, when Joanne saw her baby on ultrasound, she had a change of heart. On Christmas Eve a year ago, she gave birth to Timothy.
He's great. He's big, spoiled, and he's happy.
By the way, Joanne won the custody fight with the state. Her 2 other children now live with her too.
And I still don't feel all that brave. I just wanted a family so bad, so that's what I got.
Meet Life, a campaign introducing pregnant moms to their unborn babies, giving life, truly giving life to mothers and babies alike.
These women can remain whole, even though they might struggle through the process. Emotionally, they're left intact. It's a decision they can live with. It's a decision they can be proud of.
We have to figure out a way that I'll just save a life here and there, but build over time a culture where women say, how could they do that? Why would they do that? And when we have built this message, ingrained this concept, the dignity of life, you just don't do that. Women just don't do that. Then it becomes a long-term achievable goal.
I believe for many years to come, we will be looked upon as truly the first state that completely has eradicated abortion from the state. You know, this plan is well thought out, it's solid, and many, many lives will be saved as a result of it.
That little arm.
The story of Joanne and her little boy Timothy is just one story, of one mom and one child. The story of a mother whose heart was touched, her mind changed, when she saw the image of her baby. Because of improved ultrasound technology and now the Meet Life campaign spreading across the state of Missouri, the number of abortions in the state is dropping. The Knights of Columbus, along with the Vitae Foundation and pregnancy resource centers across the state, are working together to reduce the number of abortions statewide by 50% by the end of 2016. Ambitious? We don't think so. We are hearing story after story of moms like Joanne, who once they see and meet their baby on the ultrasound are changing their minds. This Meet Life campaign is a positive, compassionate approach that we believe will save thousands of lives each year. In truth, our hope and belief is that we can make Missouri the first state where no abortions are being performed. You heard how Joanne felt trapped. She didn't know where to go and believed the only way to solve her dilemma was to abort her baby. With the Meet Life campaign, the strategy is in place to let moms know that abortion is not the answer. We need you to join us, with your prayers, of course, but with your financial support too. Here is how you can join the battle to eliminate abortion in our state and directly impact the lives of young moms like Joanne, and let children like Timothy live the life that God has planned for them. With all of us working together, we can touch the hearts of women who see no way out. Give them the opportunity for the first time to meet their babies and let them live. The Meet Life campaign, truly making a difference and building the culture of life we are all called to build.